I mean, wait for 5 minutes as we just waiting for others so they can join. Other students can join. So, hello everyone, welcome back to a third session of Android Study Jam. So, today we are going to talk about layouts, views, and going to develop an application in Android Studio. And even we have our guest speakers with us, named as Aditya Shahu, who is UI UX designer. He will take our next part of the session. So, let's start with what are layouts. So, we are going with our Android Studio only, so we can have deep knowledge what are layouts out there. So in resource we have this layout part. So these all are our layouts. So this is our layout and this is our main layout. So now create a new project, empty activity. So we have created a new project. So here it's just building up Gradle. So you will get a systematical format of your applications sources out here. Am I audible clearly now? Hello, am I audible clearly? Okay. So it's a prior programming experience track to Heaven. So our Gradle has built and this is our layout. This is called a layout where we see everything in this screen, and there are different types of layout. So we are going to talk about them too. So my screen is clearly visible. Yeah, we will talk about that too, Harsh. So okay, so there are different types of layout present in Android Studio. So here you will see how your layout is going to look like. So this is a sample layout where we have and hello world written in here, and this layout is named as constant layout. Here is the layout name. This is a constant layout. In constant layout, what we do, we select this one. So this one is constant layout. now you can see the hello world is at the bottom of this layout. In constant layout, what we do, we connect all the parts with the parent layout. We connect a view with their parent layout like this. We will connect to the top parent, then side, left side, and the bottom. We constant it to some position so that it will not move to anywhere. These are the location where you want your uh, views to be seen. Okay, and we are arranging it on the horizontal vertical axis too. Okay, now this is in the center. So this one is a constant layout. We we constant it to some another group. Okay, we constant it to another view group so that it will move as we change the just like this one is a text view. Now if I drop a button and I will constant it to this hello world, so it just got connected with hello world. I will bottom parent, so you can see that it just got in the middle of this two. Now on the right parent layout, then connected to the left. So we are making it constant so that it won't move at any other position automatically. If we change its position, it will move accordingly its position. You can see this. The button is changing its position as I am changing the position of hello world. Now we have next layout. To change your layout, you have to change this code. Android.x constant layout dot widget dot constant layout position part. Then the second one is linear layout. So this is a linear layout. In linear layout, we have two types. One is there are two orientations available in linear layout. So we are going to apply orientation. First the two orientations are vertical and horizontal. In horizontal orientation, the views will be on the side by side of the one another, side by side of one another view group. So if we select horizontal, so it will be on the side. I can't move it in the down. So you can see that there's a partition out there. Partition has been made in this layout. You can see this. Two partition has been made. One is this one, second is this one. All horizontal partitions. The vertical partition has been made so that the buttons, the view groups are in the line only, one line, single line only. Now next orientation is vertical orientation. So you can see in vertical orientation, it will go down to another view group. So this is linear layout, and in linear layout we have two types of orientation. One is horizontal, second is vertical. Horizontal, the view groups or buttons and text views will be seen one on the side of one another. Or in vertical, it will be above bottom of one another. Next one is relative layout. So this is a relative layout. So in a relative layout, we have to provide a relation between two view groups, two or three view groups like this. Suppose text view is on the top and bottom view button is in the bottom of that button is in bottom portion of this text view. So we are going to provide a relation. We have to align left, right, bottom of ID text view. So now you can see it will be on the below the hello world. The button is now below the hello world. And I can change its position. Now, so this is a relative. I have given a relation between two view groups. Like button is located below hello world. Yes, I mean we can put buttons on the left side of in horizontal orientation of linear layout. You can choose according to yourself on which position you want buttons or views. So next we are going to talk about views. This is the main layouts which we are going to use initially. Uh, as we learn, we are going to learn more types of layouts. So now talk about views. How many views are there and what are those? So we have different types of views. So there are text view, button view, image view, recycler view, fragment, and scroll view and switch view. These are the most common used view. In text view, you get a text to show. Let me change its layout to constant. You can see in text view, we can show a text which we want to show, like output of two sum of two digit result. We can show result in text view. So button, we can click on this button and have some activity which will run after clicking on this button. We have image view which will show image in this application. Then there are different types of text view. You can see the text view. This is one we have already done, that show the output. Then we have plain text. In this plain text we can write, we can give input, like name as Hamin. Then we have password, So if we provide input to this password, it will be in the form of hint. This is all character password one. Then we have numerical password, in which we can just give a numerical password. Here one, this one. Then there is email option to phone, postal address, multi-line text, time, date, number, sign number, decimal number, and many more are there. Then we have button. We have normal button. This one is the normal button. This one. Then we have image button. You can put any image in that. Then you can show that image. Like we have share image on our some buttons in our applications, and that we can use this image button. Then we have chip groups. Then radio button, radio group, where we have to select radio buttons. This is a radio button, and group of for this radio button is a radio group. Then we have a toggle button, on off button, that one, which we call on or off. Then we have toggle switch, which we can on or off through direct this. In this way your switch will be look like. So these are the normal views we are going to use in our applications today, which we are going to develop. Any doubt? Okay. So now we are going to build an application named as Roledice. So this in this I will require your help. I will require your input, as I got many of have completed track 2 till 9. So you can help me out building this application. So this application is named as Roledice application, in which we are going to create an image view. We are going to select image view and a button. When we will click on button, the number should be changed. Okay, got it. So recycler view is a view in which we combine two layouts and get an output. Can we use any programming language in Android or Java? Only we can use Java or Kotlin in because Android Studio just provide for Java and Kotlin only. So now we develop our application. So I'm closing this one. That's it. So what should we give our application name? Roller dice. Should we give a same name roller dice, or you have some any input, any unique name other than roller dice? Hello everyone. Am I audible now? Okay, Mr. Dai. That's nice approach. Sai. Anyone else have input? Nice. Harsh. So now we have three inputs: roll a dice, Mr. Die, or die. Our application name dice. Okay, guys. Mr. Die. Okay, Mr. Die. Anyone don't have links, I have mentioned it's in Q&A sections in answer portion. The all links are mentioned here, from track portion to YouTube link, session to bit link of slides, my all social media handles, and git sheet PDFs, session 3 link, and guest speakers links are also there. So you can access from here. Okay, so it's building. Gradle building process is going on. The collector resource from the track. So we got a GitHub, and here we are going to get resources. So Mr. Die is up. Let's start with this layout. Let's remove this hello world. So what are a requirement for creating this Mr. Die application? So we will require then view. What else is required? Any of our knowledge or any idea? What else is required other than this button or image view? Let's start with this image view. Then a pattern. Let's connect this both. So I have constant or button with this image view, and the other part is constant to the bottom of this layout. Let constant this image view to the bottom of the layout, till button only. Left constant, right portion constant, upper portion. Then comes lower portion. Is it looking good, guys? Ane, it will be uploaded soon. Okay. Ane session two will be uploaded soon. We are just working on some edits. So these two are the basic requirement. We will work as we will use another push parts views as if it requires in the portion. So these two are the main basic requirement for this portion. Let's go to code. Is the code clearly visible, guys? Okay. So we have an ID image view. We have button ID. Okay. Let's move to our. This is the designing part portion. This all was designing portion, and what we will do, we will create our all coding or logic, the working or the brain of this application here. We will provide all the codes or the logic to the brains in this main activity.kotlin file. Okay, so first of all, what we are required to do here, any idea, anyone? No idea. Okay. So first of all, we are going to connect this button and image view in this Kotlin file. For that, we are going to create a val type variable or first image view. And we will provide it using find view by ID dot ID dot what was our ID? Yes, that's right. To make code which handles button. That's right, Sparsh. So what was the ID of our image view? It was image view only. We have connected our image view Kotlin backend portion. Now let's connect our button. Now we are supposed to provide button role guys. Now we have connected our button and image view both to go to backend part. Now look for this roll dice image, so we can show here when a button is clicked. So that now let me go find the resource images. You can directly paste your this. Just have to Control C, find your images, Control C, and click on this resource drawable and Control V. You can directly copy your images to your Android Studio, direct clicking Control C and Control V, and click on OK. OK. Now you will get your images dice 1, dice 2, dice 3, dice 4, dice 5, dice 6. So we have dice images. So this image looks like this. So can you see this clearly? Are you creating with me or not? So now back and question. Let's create a var type variable named as dice number, which will show the number which will come in type. We have declared our three main variable, two val type and one var type variable, that is dice number. Now we are going to assign values to this all. Let's create a function. We have image view, dice number, and we have function too. Also, what should be the logic in this roll dice? Anyone have idea about what should be the logic in this roll dice function? Random is going to be there. Okay, so we are going to call this dice number. How to make this? Yeah, dice number. Provide a range from 1 to 6, and we are going to do random. We are going to use random function. Now it will select a random number from 1 to 6, and now we have to provide the output. The return int type variable. And now the important portion, one of the important portion, that is what should be the activity performing when we are going to click this button. So that we are going to that function we are going to create right now. So for that we are going to use this roll dice function. Roll dice. So it will call our button. Then this is our important portion, set on click listener. Set on click listener is used when you just click, it will perform an action and provide you an output. Okay, so this is the syntax. Now the next portion, we are going to call this roll dice, roller dice here, and give this to where where output roll out. So we will get our roll dice value here. So we have roll dice value, that means we are going to get outputs here, and now we want that output to run. So we are going to use when function, and it's like switch function out. So now when we will get one, so in this way we are going to call r dot drawable drawable, then r dot drawable resource. this one. I just got an issue. Forgot to use this image view, but resource than this one. Image view. This is the correct syntax. I just forgot that syntax. So this semicolon will not come. Now audible, Hamin? Hello, Hamin. Now audible. Okay. So I just forgot that time syntax. No, I just got correct. So we have to use our image view that is this one, where we want to set our image. For that we have to call this uh, image view. Then we have to call this function set image resource. Set image resource will be set this image to this portion, to this one. It will set that image dice one image to this image one. This image in this image view, it will set that image in this image view. Now third, if it third image view dot set dot drawable but dice 3. R dot drawable is the location resource. कहाँ ये रिसोर्स R stand for resource. This कहाँ पे मतलब drawable में है resource वो, और ये उस resource का नाम है. Got it guys? Okay Kamlesh. So when works as switch, when you pass a number, it will check which is going to be, which is if as it's like if else condition. If one is this, if one, then it's going to show this one. If two, it's going to show this one. If three, it's going to show this one. Or this way, it will continuously check which portion is coming out. And this is the syntax. In the syntax we write. This is the number. as we are using an integer type. So this is a int number. This is an image view which we have used in our layout file, and we have created a variable. This is image view variable, image view one. This one is an image view variable. Now we have extended it with the function set image resource. It will set a resource file to this variable, and its variable will allocate this resource to the XML layout. Show your resource output to the XML layout. Now this R stand for resource. This one resource. R stand for this resource portion. This one. R stand for this resource. Second one is the location. In which location you have, that is drawable. We have selected this drawable. Then third is that location of that object. So location of the object is dice3, name as dice3. Yes, complex. It's basically switch case, and we use when as in Kotlin. So we have given 3 conditions. Just when you have repeatedly same code, you can copy and paste. So soon to be 5. Else no need to give else. So now we have completed our logic portion too. Let's try to run this. Do we get error or not? Okay, Hamid. So in bracket, this R stand for resource file. So this is a resource file. This one. Is it visible, Hamid? This one resource. This one is the resource file. This stand R stand for this resource file. So second is its location, where it is in resource file. It's in drawable. So this is the location. And third is the location of final location of object, which object you want to show. So we have given name, its name here. Okay, Hamid. Welcome, Hamid. So Gradle build is going on. After Gradle build, we can see the application. Just have patience till it's get installed in our emulator. So it started installing, launching activity. So let's click on this button. So we can see we got a response. Now just correct some, let correct our layout portion. So this is we have given wrap content. Now we will just constant its size 250 dp. dp stand for density pixel. It will so it will change according to your phone's screen automatically. So just apply changes. And this two we are supposed to change. So our final application is ready, Mr. Dai. So we are going to roll it. So you can see we are getting output. How was that, guys? So we have created that application in the study jam. So if you create by yourself, just don't forget to tag hashtag Android study jam hashtag DSCPU. This just let me show you. Don't forget to mention these hashtags wherever you share. So now you are an Android developer. Now you can even change. You can give this designing. You can change designing portion according to your designing concept. What you have designing concepts in your brain. Let's have some of these changes in values. We have these colors, strings, and styles. In colors, here you can provide color names, or you can say gives many colors. This is the syntax. You have to give color and color name what you want, where you want to use, like button. I just want to give color to the button, so color button. What color should we select? For that we are going to use this hash. If you give a random number and don't know the correct number of any color, you can click on this button and you will get the color types. So we can change our colors. So which color do we should provide to a button? You can share on your LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. Red. Okay, Hemen. So this is going to be a color, red color to a button. So this is color. This is a string. This is string where you give us just like we have named as roll me string name roll me. You cannot give it in roll underscore me. You cannot provide space here as you have to call this name. So we have roll me. So this is a string portion. So how we are going to use this string? So in this code, instead of this roll me directly, give add rate. Add rate is used to provide the location. So add rate location is string roll me. So it will change its name to roll me. We can see here. So roll me is changed. And what next we have changed? A color has been changed. So let's provide color. So for color we have to write color, text color. Should we give it to text or background? Red. For gradient color, you have to create an XML layout because we don't have direct gradient colors in Android. You can provide it by creating a layout. So its text color is red. We have given color to the button. background. This is a background color and button. Then we have style. This is a style XML layout. Here you can provide this. This is an important portion. Many of you don't want to see this Mr. Die shown here. You just want this in whole screen and not this Mr. Die. So just this is a dark action bar. This is known as action bar. This portion app theme, and we have provided it dark action bar. If you don't want, just change it to light no action bar. Now we apply changes. And even you can change the color combinations of your application here. This is the primary color in every application you every project you create, so you can change color combination of your basic application here. So we have to reinstall when it asks you to reinstall. We have to, when it's not able to install apply changes properly, then we have to reinstall the application in our emulator. Let's see. So you can see our action Mr. Die has gone. Now roll me has its color. So you can see roll me has color, and we have output too. Is this minimum coding, or we will optimize our code for later? You can optimize. This is the most minimum coding we have done in our application. Yes, you can provide animation to your role, that image. For that you have to provide an we have to create an animation resource here in resource file. That is somewhat more than a basic level. You can learn afterwards. So now I'm going to hand over the session to Aditya Sahu. He will tell you about and provide you information on what is UI and UX portion. So
Yeah. Hello.
Aditya,
Yeah,
continue the
sure.
session now. Should I stop sharing my
Yes,
screen,
please.
Aditya? Okay.
Hello, everyone. So what is UI and UX? Let's start with that. When you develop an app or you brainstorm for an app idea, then you also look out for how the app will look and how the app will perform its function. So UI stands for user interface designing, and it's more like what we feel and look of the app, the presentation and interactivity of the product, and the basic requirements and fields the client or user can interact with. For example, you take any product for we choose Instagram. So at the first, when the Instagram was released, that the UI was not that much good, but they have done changes with it because they have to bring customer users and their flow, like how they're gonna interact with it, and how the shadow will work, how the website will look. So it's the way you look at a product. It contains all the crazy weird way that you can think and how far you can go to make that design look good. From bit blurry drop shadow of rectangle card to a kick-ass website, everything comes under UI design. Even if you're using like this Chrome tab, this is also like part of UI design. Like someone has thought about this, how this will look, how the chat section will look, how the logo will look here, and how the people will interact with, like, type the message and these buttons. This all come under UI design. Next. So what is UX? UX design focuses on the interaction between real human user like you and me and everyday products and services such as website, app, and even coffee machines. So if you push a button in coffee machine, then that will redirect it to do some task, and after that it will like give an output. So that is also a UX part, like what your function or like a button. For example, I'll show you. I just type something here and push this. So this button has some function that comes under UX part. Like if I'm designing this button, and after designing it, whatever the execution part I assign to it, that comes under UX part. UX is how you can minimize, or let's just say come up with an attractive way that keeps the audience engaged. Let's, for example, a person will not spend more than 2 minutes in figuring out what option is where. If he or she is not able to understand the flow of the website, then he will proceed further to another one. Now, let me show you a good example of good UI but very bad UX. As you can see, the UI design part of this website is very nice, like how the flow and the appearance of this website is good, but users are confusing like finding what option is where. Like if a user will come here and you will have to search for options, like how to go to this one, what this function will do. So it's very complicated for him to like find what he have to do, how the flow of the website works. So it's a very good UI, but the UX part is not that much good. Just an example, UX is so crucial that Jeff Bezos said this in 2000. In our first year, we didn't spend a single dollar on advertising. The best dollars spent are those we used to improve the customer experience. And guess what happened after that? In 2017, Amazon achieved record annual sales revenues of 177 billion. And like if we compare the UI part of Amazon, it's better than Flipkart and Shopify. They are spending tons of money in UX part, like developing how and is how easily they can break down a simple step so that user can interact more, and how that will go from one step, like from watching the order that you want to place, and how the final order delivery will come. Okay, some aspects of your design. Glass morphism. This trend started in like 2021, maybe like some January onwards. So in glass morphism, the background is totally blurred, and they use a way like gradient kind of color theme in the background so that the appearances look like some glass thing. And you, this is an example of like account balance, centralized bank, online banking. So you can use glass morphism style, so creating that. Also, I'll show you some example of UX. Yeah. So this is a website I've been working on. This is the whole UI part, like what you are seeing this. We have to design all this like UI part. And if I click on this, then this thing happen. This is comes under UX part. like this prototype parting. These are the UX part. Like we have to link this button. What this after clicking this button, what will go to the next flow? That comes on the UI UX part. Let's design something for Android screen. Okay. I'll just rename it as home. So as you had designed for Android, we'll leave one bar here for the notification and the system panel. Then, um, so what's we want to design? Any ideas? Someone write something. That's what we have to design. Any ideas, guys? Anything? A visiting card, but that will be like design part, not like UI. Um, Shopping app. Sure. Let's go for that. Okay. So shopping app must have like user profile. So I'll just go through this. This is for user profile picture. Then we have to design one menu also. Let's take this rectangles. These are for sizing part. These are corners like watching. I can assign different values to all the corners if I want this like kind of menu. So this is go for the bottom part. Then Alter and Shift. Then I'll mirror it for the top part and another one. We'll go with some color flows like this. We don't want any border. Okay, now what do you think? What a shopping app should have extra? Let's clone Facebook. Oh, that's good, but they will sue us for that. What we should have in our like shopping app? The landing page of shopping app. What should we have? A cart. Okay, daily deals. A big heading of B branding. Cart. A search bar. Right. A search bar. So where should the search bar would be? Under this one. Let's make it more appealing. So let's go with 3. Yeah. Then corner radius, I'll go with 20. Centralize it. For borders, I'll choose this accent color. Okay, that will be fine. Now for search. Okay, let's make a circle. Border 2. This one. A rectangle. For the search bar, let's give it some rotation around 45 degree. That'll be good. Near it. Okay. This is our search icon. Yeah, one thing about the fonts, never use any fancy fonts in your website, because fancy fonts are really hard to like difficult to read for some people, and fancy fonts will always like in the end they will end up with showing very low customer usability on your site. So use very basic fonts like Product Sans, SF Pro Display. Product Sans is a font developed by Google system for like all their Android and logos, and SF Pro Display is the font issued from iOS like Apple. I'll add some opacity to it because search bar is never totally visible. Let's group them, Control G, and middle placement. Okay. Now, any more suggestion? What do you want? Yeah, Google Sense is good. Yeah. New schemes and new discount, festival cards, gallery, slider buffer, near profile, a search bar. Okay. Next, some card of products and scroll. Okay. Scroll view. Scroll view. For now, for scroll view, let's use something this modern. We'll go with this blue. Just wait. Yep. And for its opacity, I'll go with 80. Now, let's make a card for all the ads. Let's give it some shadows. We'll go with this one and bring the opacity to like 15 or 20. 15 will be fine. This is 0 and 20. No borders. Okay. I have to pick some change color, page color. We'll go from blue and go to some nice blue shade. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So whatever designing, we are just using three tools: this square, this square rectangle tool, this ellipse, and I'll show you how to make some good curves with this circle. Like taking this, then this pen tool is here. So if I'm using this, I can make some changes in the curve. Okay. Now we have to place this part inside this rectangle so that it will cover up as a design. So I'll just bring this part in front of it, arrange, bring to forward, and then mask with shape. Okay. Now we want something for the background because this one is looking very like simple kind of. So yeah, how to give users a customizable background option, like how we can customize the Google web browser background and Gmail background. Also taskbar for quick access like cart, order, etc. The bottom in. Yeah. So for Google one, like there's a more app, modified Google Chrome available, but I don't think like you can work many on that Google thing because that doesn't come on your design. Let's get some good photos of mm, what we are selling. So something what we are selling. Anyone? Sweatshirt, mobile hoodies, gallery, electronics, sweatshirts. Okay, I'll go with this. Now to save time, let's like group this all. Control G. Okay, wait. And let's duplicate that. Now, you can see this button. This is scrolling position. If I'm assigning it right here, let's go from here and this part, and I'm previewing it like so. I can scroll like this. Now for the menu and title bars, we'll take another rectangle. There's one question for you guys. Name one Indian app that has best UI design. It's a new startup, and you have seen ads of that on IPL and in many other matches. So that's a question for you. I'll check the answers. We want on home icon. I'll grab that from here. And we want one. What do we want? A home icon and one tabs icon. So cloth. One mobile and language and one for sign out. This one will work. We are currently on a home screen, so I'll just make this a little pop. Okay. So how many have guessed the app? Let's say PhonePe, Zomato, create, yeah. Zomato, Dream11, Zomato, Dream11, create, Paytm, create, PhonePe, Flipkart lol is not a new startup. Yeah, actually it's great. Kit has the best UI design in all the apps of like Indian developers, even better than Zomato and Urban Clap and the new one, Dukan. Yeah, Kit has the best design, UI design among all of them. Who's the founder of Cred? Without doing any Google search, anyone? Okay, you're searching on Google, I guess. Kunal Shah. Yeah, Kunal Shah. Only remember the ad model. Okay. Yeah, they spend a lot on ad. Now we have done the main ad part, and let's make some small icons. So I'll just grab the design from here only because we have to save time. Okay, let's cut it. Control V. Some few changes. Okay, it should work. Again, we'll use a scrolling group. Another question for you guys: before XD rollout, how people used to do the UI stuff, and in which language they used to do this UI stuff, like designing through coding? That's a tricky question, I guess. I need some more phone. Which phone shall we take? Mm, Google Pixel. That's not a PNG. XML, XML, XML. Partially right. Close. And that also not an PNG. Nice. Okay, so now we have smaller cards. So can anyone say how we're gonna like add the text this and this here? Like where should I add this text so it will look appealing to the user? CSS. Yeah, right answer was CSS. Freedom 251. What's that? Okay. It's a I want to make it bold because this is not visible right here. Let us make it like pure white background. Just delete this. Yeah. Okay. We have done with this part. Now, what else do we need in this part? Yes, Kritik, but mostly if I drag and drop, then the quality will be lost. Never drag and drop images from the web. Like in Adobe XD, when you drag and drop an image, the quality of that image become a little bit less. Plain white background, really bland. Mm, okay, then let's play with it. Some plain looks bland. So how about okay? I need one more section for here. One more section in suggestion. Mostly missing many elements, actual price with cut mark and discount price and star ratings with 5 Google Pixel and point 0.5 for freedom. Yeah, but we're not designing like it will take a time Because if you really want to like design and spend some time, I can show you that examples also. I can show you right now, but if I go very deep into like designing those stuff, it will take time. So I work on this, and this all like take around like 3 to 4 hour to design the whole stuff. So you want rating panel, right? Let's go for that. We want some stars. The name of this tool is Icon for Design. It's a plugin for XD. And we need one more submit button. So it's basically like one page. Like within this time, we can design this much only. And if you spend a lot of time on this, like how the user flow will work, and even in design this, I've kept few movements in my mind. This is all accessible with one finger movement. I'll show you what that means. Just a minute. See, this is the area, 100 area. You have to keep this in mind when you design an app. The user should be able to scroll it with one hand. Some few examples of glass morphism. This one. This is a new trend started in Jan in interaction design. So you use animation for small few steps. This is an example of like Mastercard and payment application. This is Spotify design I done. Then the small fonts of terms and condition as well in the corner. Total number of tracks.
Aditya, is it over? Okay. Okay.
We just have one part left, market demand. LinkedIn started UX design as one of the top skills to learn in 2020 and future. In future with AI, you can develop and imagine, build, create. You can never do this creative thinking with AI. So average salary of UX design in India is around 7 lakhs per year, and in US it's more like $85,000. So I guess that's from my end. Hello.
Aditya, so I just share my screen final time. So we have something for you guys. We got one new track in our new to programming course, which is navigation unit 3. You can go and clear a concept about navigations in this unit 3. And second announcement is that the last date for completion of tracks is 22nd of Jan. So these are the final announcements which we are going to this this is all the last stuffs. Can you do development as well as UI UX design? You can do that in your application. So anyone have any doubts? You can ask here. Q&A is open for 10 minutes. Anyone have any questions? No, I mean unit 3 is not compulsory. For getting a certification, prior programming track is compulsory. Unit 3 is for your knowledge. This all are developed by Google developers. Yeah, there are bugs as this website is under beta program. You might face some issues when it will not show sometimes. You can see the like let me sign in my account. You can see I just got 2 badges here, but I have completed all this 10, but it's just showing 2 badges. That's not an issue. It's under the bug. It's having some bugs. So I joined today. I want to know how should I catch up others. So I have shared all the links. Vishal, lecture 2 will be uploaded soon. I have uploaded all the links up. Uh, Wait, let me just in the Q&A section in answers, I have uploaded all the links named as all links. You can have links from here. Just copy in your notepad. You can find sessions in on YouTube on DSC. That's YouTube link. You can go there and find the sessions. Session 1 is already uploaded. Working on session 2. Session 2 will be uploaded soon, and session 3 will be also uploaded soon. And in next few sessions, we have our guest speakers from big tech companies. Don't forget that the last date for completion is 22nd of Jan. Aditya, there are questions for you. Is there any free course for UI UX designing?
Yes, but like if you can check on YouTube, there are courses for UI UX designing. But I recommend like go through like Udemy once, or like check other they're teaching like UI UX. Don't go for high end courses like 80,000 per year, and they're like just waste of money. And just explore with the app. When you more explore, will like get touch with it.
Okay, Aditya. Now anyone have questions? Or we can conclude this session right now.